Stopped working again. I don't know what happened to it. Just fucking stopped working. God damn it. It's usually what you hear when you play as a support gunner. Is over. Let's start the actual video. It's gonna be a long rant, so get yourself a cuppa, something warmer, something cold, something whatever you feel like it, because we're gonna talk today about support guns. Even though this is not a support gun, but it has a beginning for every single airsofter as the base gun they have and usually start airsoft. I know some of you AKs and other platforms, but let's be bloody honest. The M4 is the most common, the most derivative, the most customizable, practically everything for it. There's barely any other gun that has so much that the M4 has on it. You can make anything out of it, from a machine gun to a submachine gun to a sniper rifle to a bloody DMR. But I just stated something very obvious: a machine gun M4. Oh yeah, you're gonna probably call me stupid and crazy right now, but this is way more reliable stock as a machine gun than the M249. So let's get to the point. I started being a support gunner in Airsoft pretty much in 2020, and my idea was I really liked M249, M60s, PKMs, 240 Bravos, and anything else that is heavy and it looks cool on the picture, and movies have them as big bulky guys. It's a movie thing, man. But when I was getting into this platform, there was already experience behind my back when getting into a gun or two. What I did was at least couple of months of binge watching YouTube videos on how to operate a 249, what kind of gearbox do they have, what possible issues they might encounter, and a lot of times I came across a lot of technical problems from gearbox angle of engagement issues where they strip their pistons, to hop-ups being utter garbage that pretty much doesn't work beyond 2.5s on 40 meters. I went through all of it. I went through every single video. I learned that there were other manufacturers of 249s in the past. I went through the beginnings to the clone of the clone story. Like I said, I went prepared, and I'm gonna try to practically get all over it in this video, so like I mentioned previously, get comfortable. And I'll begin from my very first 249 that I started with. This is my Specna Arms. Yeah, was my very first 249 I got. It's plastic, it's light, and I can tell you that when I started airsofting, I had some people actually make fun of me for buying this support gun. They called me weak, they called me stupid, they even called me out and tried to make fun of me in public area in front of other people, and it went on as a really funny incident in the end with that person that supported them making fun of me. So why exactly I chose this 249? Well, I did a little research. I figured who makes the bodies. I found out that it uses the A&K gearbox body, which is the main reason I got this. And the hop-up unit right here, it's very much a modern Gen 2-ish, like Gen 2-ish, but it's not. Yeah, that's something I learned before getting this gun, and it was a surprise when it arrived and I started tinkering on it, finding that it's very simple to work on. I learned that the gearbox axis is piss easy. Just you remove it. Hop-up unit, you fire up the engine off the rail. Like, hey, this takedown lever will push the barrel out instantly due to extreme tension on the spring. But I'll tell you some truth. What's inside, the wiring, the trigger switch right here, nothing is stock anymore. This gun went through iterations of experimenting, but I intentionally kept everything easy access and stock, so I can experiment with other parts without doing too much deviations. I even kept the Tamiya plug right here and the Dean's plug right here, just so I can regulate the rate of fire. I made it stupid, like stupid simple. This is my style of working. Stupid simple makes great. I know it sounds weird, but what I had problems with this thing while I was enjoying the airsoft. The feeding, it was a tremendous issue that I had to learn as the journey went on. It was due to alignment. This body has a problem with alignment that I do not know how to correct without using extreme, how do you say, filings and removing materials from over here, because the gearbox usually goes like this, and as long as it goes like this, you will never have good feeding with any hop-up ever. So how do I corrected that? Which I did found a solution, but it's not one of those my favorite simple easy solutions where you don't have to do much to the body. What I have done, I took a metal pipe, heated it up to extreme temperature, and melted the plastic over here. I know I could have used the Dremel or something else, but I just melted the plastic here. Made a little, how to say, concave like that, like straight. So the plastic is ripply, but it was so soft that when I pressed down the gearbox, the plastic kind of shaped into the gearbox. So now every time I remove it and put it back in, it goes into that little groove that simply how to say, aligns the gearbox straight to the hop-up, and it goes perfectly fine. Oh yeah, that's second topic, the hop-up units. Oh shit, the A&K stock hop-up unit from 2020, when this gun was released into the market. Oh shit, it was shit. Oh bro, man, it was horrible. Fucking stupid conus nub when it's like a little, it's not side, like horizontal way you put it into average M4 nub, right? You put it vertical, like it's like this, instead of, you know, being like this and it's flat, it goes like this and it presses down, and that's like, you can't even fucking properly hop anything that way. Well, that was my very first how to say, very second issue to solve, when I, after a couple of games, the regular M4s like this right here was capable of outshooting me with this hop-up unit. Oh, okay, not this one. Definitely not this one. This is good. This is the best hop-up on the market. So yeah, they could outshoot me like literally easy, and I had all the power but not the range. So yeah, I went ahead and I got the Airsoft Pro hop-up unit that doesn't fit into this thing. Modifying the barrel to fit it, not my style. Leave it as it is. So I took the old hop-up unit, I simply Dremeled the fuck out of it, man. So it has enough space for that. But then arose another problem. The little dumb wheel that you spin to adjust the optic doesn't work anymore. And that's when I realized none of my solutions will bloody work, and I need to make something myself. So I took the original design. I already had the window made for it. I bloody welded in with hot what's that stupid name? Epoxy. Yeah, there you go. I made a permanent 3.0, how do you say, nub for, it's gonna be always 3.0, it's gonna be always slightly overhopping, but it was permanent solution to a problem of the hop-up unit that could not hop properly. So I just made it. Sadly, I didn't save that abomination due to how Bubba it was. Like, Bubba made some improvements, yeah. It was that much made. I mean, it was extremely Bubba. But then I came across the Norwich hop-up unit, which you see right here. This is Norwich. This is pure novice hop-up. No jokes aside. I placed it in. And behold, now I can use all the ammunition I want in this gun. From 3 zeros to up to 4.0. Even 4.5 if I really want to push that BB further. But I stick to 3 zeros so that our airsoft community law regulations don't get broken. It's fair game. It's a good machine gun. It's extremely light, man. This is like an M4 for me. Like, this is when I need that mobility and I don't want to carry the heavy thing, and I just go take this thing, and it's perfect. It's light. It's good. It shoots lasers. It's an M249 gearbox. It's shimmed. It's easy piss on to fix even during the field problems. The barrel is solution fixed because it's a light polymer body. There's not gonna be any, how they say, alignment issues because they're fixed already due to me, you know, doing the thing here. Yeah, I love it. This is my favorite M249 that I put so much effort in making it into a working thing. But you see, I told you all about this thing. I made some research, I did some bushwhack shit to it, I prayed to the shamans on this thing. So, is this a good platform for a beginner? No, man. Don't bother unless you really want to go through my route. And that said, I had some experience behind my back when I was entering this route. Maybe you won't have toxic acquaintances like I did when I bought this gun and they were like making fun of me, but you might encounter the technical difficulties of today's version, because this is 2021 or 2020. I don't remember which one. It is from that era before COVID or during COVID that they released it, and I snagged it for a really low price. But if you're a beginner and you have an M249 is your interest, I will tell you, get ready. Get ready, because this thing will probably have so many problems, it's insane. Well, yeah, this is my very first one, and I described every single problem I had with it. The gearbox, the feeding, the hop-up unit. Everything else was a dream. There's a suggestion when it comes to owning these. Don't fall on it. Don't rest on it. Don't use it as a steel real thing that will not break because it's weapon. Nah, it's a toy. It's a very maneuverable, very simple to handle toy. And using these on, let's say, multiple day skirmishes where you have to have two-phase, like day and night, man, this thing is gonna make you a happy boy. Especially with these. Not these. Don't look at these mags, they're shit. With a decent mag, you'll be happy as fuck because you will make your team proud and the enemy hate you. Okay, my first machine gun. It still runs. I love it. Most likely we'll never sell it because it's great. But now I'll get you to my project gun that I built throughout 2025. Let's get it. Oh shit, this one is heavy. Alright, there you go. Oh boy, this boy. Oh boy. This thing is a doozy. It has a story. It definitely does have a story. Let's begin from the beginning. I got this as a present. Where I work, this was a complete broken state. There was only this part, the gearbox, the pistol grip, and everything else was either broken or in state of disarray. It took me a year, entire year, to put it back together, sourcing the parts, literally sourcing the parts, because the parts are from everything. Observe. Oops, something fell out. You can even see where the body is from. That's, I'm telling you, this is a ultimate boneyard machine gun. But The story of it is beautiful. It's most likely, by the way, this is a most likely 2014-15 ANK design. How I know that is by certain signs of problems. There was a massive issue with the feeding thing, which had back then. The canal was shit. It was not even, how to say, normally grooved out. It was with deformalities in it. So I had to burrow through. Oh wait, no. I used the Novrich feeding ramp here. Sorry, I didn't do that. That was the other machine gun. So yeah, I used Novrich feeding mechanism. Inside of this gearbox is practically a ENL. Yes, I am telling you, this is ENL. Motor is not, but the piston, cylinder, and gears, some other things like tap plate is all ENL. I just took it, slapped it. It works. That's it. The barrel is once again just like the other one, machine gun, wide as fuck. But it has a tremendous issue with this system. This is the old version, since I still have the old ENK barrel. I had to modify and insert a stupid solution to fix a non-permanent problem. No way, a stupid solution to fix a permanent problem on this machine gun series. I had to use a can of Monster, like you cut a little bit or like a plaque of it, like a square, and you place on top of your barrel when you're putting back in, so it fixes it in here, like on this little latch here, and it makes it straight. I went with the screwdriver here to keep the alignment. I've done so much stuff to make it straight, and this is the only thing that I barely get my hands inside is the barrel. Like I try to touch the barrel as less as I can. Even when I play, I make sure that this part is completely not touched, because these guns, the old ones, specifically the old ones, I'll get to the new ones because I had a chance to touch the new one. This part is cancerous, man. This whole right here, it's cancerous as hell. This goes away, you'll never have a good hop up unit. You're never gonna have a good hop, air seal, or stability. I'm telling you, this is like a warning to any who wants to try out the machine gun. I'm gonna tell you about this thing. See this hop up right here? So this is not a stock. It is stock, but it's not stock. So what the bloody NK bastards did? This is a new one. This is from their new, the Cybergun badge. I took it. I fucking bought it separately, and let me tell you about these things, because this is groundbreaking. This is groundbreaking. Before this, it was the stupid shit that, you know, was pressing on the knob like that. Now it's like this. It's pressing it like this, so you can use decent Omega nubs. You can press on it properly. You can make a flat hop. It's fucking great. So yeah, I bought this for like 10 euros. It's a bit ass to install, cause you ain't gonna install it, especially on the old models, from there. You have to install it from the back. So yeah, it goes through here, and you put it in here, and you slap it in, because you see, it's no longer the rail that is holding the hop up unit from the bottom to feed. It's now a bloody stud right here. I don't know why they took them bloody fucking 16 years to figure that out. Well, what the fuck? Why it took you 16 years to figure that out? Bloody hell, 16 years since the 249 from ENK came out. What the fuck, man? This was the simplest solution. All these aftermarket bastards were making all these bull gears for fucking 70 euros, Airsoft Pro for 60, and other bullshit, overpriced aluminum CNC crap. And it took you a fucking, what, Novrich making SSR4 249 to make this? Come on, you can make these platforms unkillable and perfect from the box. It's so simple. This part is easy to work on. Now the hop-up unit is perfect actually. Alignment problem on the old version still persists. Like this is the king of alignment problems. It's so easy to fuck it up. Even sometimes when you use it, it just pops out and you start not feeding anymore. Yeah, M249s. But never say it's a bad platform, because every M249 player, you gotta give them respect. If you see one on the field and rocking one of these things, or any other machine gun that he put effort into making, not just a eyesight, but a how to say, field control and stabilize unit. I call them control units, because if there's a proper machine gun in your team, you can pretty much make everybody bow down their heads behind any possible cover. And that's true. I learned that since I became a machine gunner, because I like my firepower. I make it so that they go down and you go like, alright, Bravo team, move up, we're gonna shoot that bastard right over there, and you take him out. You move your squads to take him from the flank while your machine gunners are supporting them while they move. And that's the beauty of Airsoft, especially in the milsim environment where machine guns are just heart and soul of the squad. Right, I went off topic. Let's go back to the maintenance of these things. Since it's an M249, it has the luxury, I'll call this luxury, even though it's no longer is in this age of Airsoft, I call it luxury. You got a quick spring release. You can easily pop out the spring. Yeah, just like that. You take, you press, and you like, whoop, the spring is out. That's it, that's all it takes. You can replace the spring on a go. Simple as this. So yeah, and putting back it in is just as easy. You just click, slap, and click clack. Done. The spring is replaced. You're good to go back shoot things. Now, my suggestions how to carry these things. Oh boy, don't trust shitty belts like these. I just keep it for the looks. Really invest in good carabiners. Man, you will thank me later, because the carabiners are the heart and soul of any belt. And if you don't want to trust these, simple plastic zip ties, the thick ones, will never fail you, man. As example, zip ties will never fail you. Never! This will. This won't. My other side of the rant when it comes to beginners getting these guns. This is gonna go to you boys who are about to start Airsoft and want to try out to be a machine gunner. It's just easier to take a, let's see, an M4, put a drum mag on it, and call it an LMG by switching the spring to something stronger with a motor, man. You'll thank me later if you put this thinking into it, because these things just require too much attention. There's too many, how to say, problems with, like, how to say, problem sectors. The magazines, I didn't even start with the magazines. I'm gonna get to it. For the beginners, this platform is cancerous. Don't bother. Wait a little bit. Do research. Come across my video. Come across some other guy's video. Look at Negative Airsoft talking about these things. He hates them, by the way. And I know why. It makes sense. They're fucking horrible. But they're cool. I mean, look at all the footage you can get on these things to work on it. They're done right. They don't break often, but they will break. Best thing to do is to know how to solve the problem. And this is something I always tell to all the beginners. It's not how, it's when. And usually that's the simple, how to say, preparation. Research, effort, experimenting. Don't bother with ETUs on the machine gun. It's pointless shit. This thing costs like €1 or less to replace the trigger thingy, the quick click thingy. This thing costs €1 to replace. Don't bother with putting nano gate hard fuck shit EPUs. There's no need for that. They just work. The only thing you can do is get rid of the fuse. Fuck that stupid shit. Useless. Because it breaks, it doesn't matter. You got a switch here. Replace, get back. Use good shimming. Make sure have decent gears, and make sure that the piston angled engagement is not incorrect, because that will strip the fuck out of them and kill your gears if the piston. If the gears are weak, it's gonna kill the gears, and if the piston rack, the teeth rack is weak, it's gonna kill that. Plastic, it shears it.